Buddy, let's try Paint the Pear from Life. This was my painting yesterday. You could see the video of making this painting. That was Paint from Life. And here I got artist paper, not that other paper we were using before. That was so terrible. What is that? Okay. Anyway, late for work, but let's paint a pear real quick. I don't know about the composition. Doesn't really look great. Doesn't look terrible though either. I'm just gonna start with a very thin, what's happening here? Very thin yellow, not to be too literal, and let's just, get that pear indicated. Okay, good. Let's add a little green, very light, just kind of get down here. Okay, here, I don't know if you can see it from the, camera angle there, but there is a reflection in right there that's sort of bouncing up. I'm gonna hit that with a little bit of pale blue just because, well, it's not really pale blue, is it? Okay. Just because that is a crap color. Okay, what I don't know. How about we, let me just get rid of this thing. Okay. And let's try kind of a golden, some kind of golden color happening there. Okay. I've left this white area here. That's a highlight. We don't want to be painting in the highlight right away anyway. And also there's a highlight here. Let's just try to remove some of that paint. Say hello. Pretty soon I'm going to be a highlight. And that looks terrible, right? But wait, okay. Now I'm going to try to get a more earthy green here. And let's just try a little bit of earthy green right here, and then goes like that. And how about let's see, sort of like a cadmium yellow. Just gonna go right here, and there's a shadow here. Pretty weird composition, but I didn't really look at the composition, but we just want to start painting something here. Let's see about painting the background, which is the towel. And so let's just start with like a gray blue right there. I mean a gray that leans into blue. Let's see if that's not really leaning into blue, but whatever. And I don't know, put a little thing here. And now let's sort of go here. Hi, 11 people. Thanks for joining up here. Real-time watercolor painting, Pear from Life. Great to painting the pear from life instead of a photograph because you can see around the pear, and as you go it is easier to capture the energy and movement that even though it's sitting still, it is easier to get that from a live pear model as opposed to a photograph. So often if I'm trying to do a photograph, I'm trying to imagine what the photographer actually saw when they took the photograph, because you should look up an explanation of why it's better to paint from life instead of a photograph, because it's a long story. I gotta try to get the bullet points so I can talk about that. Anyway, so what are we doing here? Just trying to get I don't want to be doing any outline of the pear, that is for sure. So, uh, starting to look good now. Okay. Next, without being too literal, let's try some kind of yellow right there. Okay, well, it's kind of good. Okay. Starting to get depth and translucence. Let's go back to the background. See about getting this right here. That's a weird color, but you know, we're just trying to lay down some paint here. Gonna try a gray, Payne's gray sort of thing. Let's go right there. Okay, good. See about this little thing. And now we're gonna get a gray that is leaning into blue. Let's see. To see this right here, this negative space, let's just try to hit that negative space. We're going to pretend the background is black, even though it's not black. Well, pretend it's dark. And then let's see. And just trying to say, hello, we are negative space. And it doesn't look great, but you know, we're just trying to lay down some paint here to get started on our pear from life. And let's see about that one shadow. I got a pear I just put up that's like from 2 years ago, and I dare say it might be better than this one. I don't know. Anyway, this is a blue lean gray shadow. I'm going to just see about go right here and there. And that comes down, and also here. Okay. Now here we got another shadow, but there's a highlight in the shadow right there. And it's really dumb to be doing the same tone here and there, but I think we're early enough that it's okay. I'm gonna go try to do this kind of thing. Shadow that's right here, just right there. And this comes up to here, and there's a shadow of the stem right there. And now we're down here. And let's just see about getting that. That's looking good. You might not be able to tell it's looking good, but believe me, that's looking good. Okay. Now we got to get this, the line of this thing sort of here, and we're going to do that by putting negative space here and there. Now I'm going to just squish most of the water out of the brush and just kind of soften this whole edge on this side. It's okay to leave like this white that's right there, because that little speck of white can help us later on. Actually, there's like a little yellow hint right there. I'm going to try to put the little yellow hint. It's super subtle, but you know, there we go. That's pretty subtle yellow. Okay, beautiful. Now let's see about going back to the cool. We're gonna try to get this establish the edge of this towel right there with the negative space, which is okay. So now we got to sort of bring this shadow up over to the left a little, And so now, we're doing the negative space, and you can see that this resulting line is going to be the edge of the towel in that area. Thank you for the thumbs up, and Suzelle, thank you very much. Bonjour, comment allez-vous? Je suis bon. Okay, here I'm going to just take that, remove that, and this is, we're going to see if we can get a better, softer kind of presence for this thing. And let's see there. Oh, looking weird, but good, I guess. So let's see what's happening here. Gonna keep hitting the cool leaning. Let's see about just go right here. Okay. And this, I don't know about that. And I think we want to go see about a background here that's okay, looking good, looking good. Hmm. So now we're doing the negative spaces coming down here. And I want to go transition to a little bit more of a warm, this is, a blue leaning. Here I wanted to have it a little warmer, and it is slightly warmer. So let's just see if this is good. Okay, I'm just going to kind of sort of soften that edge, and there's these little speckles, I don't really mind them. Even this speckle here, I don't mind that. It's good to have some speckles to break up the solid tone here. I'm just gonna, and what about that? No, okay, that looks good. I don't really like this little area. I'm just gonna remove a little bit of this paint there. Looks kind of like New York State, the shape of New York State. And the pear is looking terrible, but we're just getting started here. Next, I'm gonna see about, let's further define this towel, which is right here we have negative space, and let's just see if we can say hello on negative space. And then this is a very interesting area like there. I really like that area, so let's try to sort of say hi on that area. And that's looking good. And then we have a little fold there. And this. And then this comes around and here. And let's see. Lovely, okay. Get more of a help this fold here. Thank you, 2 thumbs up, super appreciate it. Okay, and we gotta get something going in here. I'm just gonna do kind of a warmer gray. And then let's just see if we can say this is we want to go back to the cool. So this is a warm gray. Now I'm gonna lean into the blue with pretty much the same color, because back there is kind of like I don't know, it's a weird highlight. So should put this little blue here, and I'm gonna just make that a little bit softer, and this comes to here. And okay, looking good. Three thumbs up, that's super appreciated. Thanks so much. So now we've sort of got our, we have established the, now I'm just here about getting a harder line right here where all this fuzz is. So I'm just gonna paint water there, and now I'm gonna pick up the water, and you'll just see about blot that. It's a little bit nicer of an edge. Surprised to see the watercolor behaving that way on cotton paper. Okay, now time to jump back into the pear. So get a meaningful gray-green here. That looks good. Let's see if we can say, hi, I'm the meaningful gray-green shadow. So there is a big outline. I really don't like doing outlines on watercolors, but you know, I guess we just had to do that one, right? And now I'm just gonna say right here, and let's see about like here. It's starting to have structure, form, and translucence, so that's a big plus, right? Oh, thank you for 4 thumbs up. Fantastic. Thank you. Much appreciated. I broke my record of 8 thumbs up yesterday or the day before with a big 9 or something. I forgot how many it was. I think it was 9. Very exciting. Okay, anyway, now let's keep going. I'm really late for work, but I wanted to do some real-time watercolor painting here. So thanks to everybody who has stopped by for the visit and doing the Pear from Life. Looking pretty crappy, but we're early on in the process. We're looking for more colors to get a 3D look on the fruit area. Okay, I'm going to see about just refining that stem a little bit. It's a good idea with a stem to 2 or 3 different